It's your boy, J. King Hefner, the beautiful Cali son, and the beautiful secretary, Tsunade Star. And we're back again for another episode of Reset Sundays. And on Reset Sundays, we like to reset your mind, your body, and your spirit for the upcoming week. And the title of today's episode is Run Towards the Giant. Run Towards the Giant. And what do I mean by that? We'll get to that right about now. Hey guys, I'm back again with the Queen and the Secretary. And we want to talk to you guys today about Run Towards the Giant. And what I mean is, we all have dreams, aspirations. Some of us are wishing for health. We're wishing for abundance. We're wishing for achievements. We're wishing for promotions. And the main way to get there is to keep your heart focused on the Creator, as well as speaking the right things into your life. Always talking the positive. You don't want to keep talking negative over your life, saying what you can't do. You always want to speak about what you can do and what you can achieve. And it made me go and focus on a story in the Bible about David and Goliath. And when I reread this story, I really saw it in a whole new light. Basically, David, he was a shepherd boy at home, taking care of the sheep for his father and the family. His three older brothers, they were away fighting in an army with King Saul. And King Saul's army was fighting with the Philistine army. One army was on one side of a mountain, and the other army was on the other side of the mountain. And right in between them was a valley. And in that valley emerged Goliath. And they said he was 6 cubits and a span. And that roughly measures out to be about 12 feet tall. They said when Goliath came out there, all the Israeli army started running. And he got to talking cash stuff. He was like, look here, man, we can end all this. I tell you what, y'all send one of y'all army members down here, any man. And if he beat me, man, we'll all serve you guys. But if I beat them, y'all gotta serve us. And this went on for 40 days. Well, in the midst of Goliath going on his rampage, David was back at home. And his father had instructed him to take food to his brothers and to the captain of the army. So David got the food, he left his sheep under somebody else's care, and he rushed off to feed his brothers. And when he got there, man, he started hearing people over talk. People were saying, hey, look, the king said if anybody could beat Goliath, he'll make them rich beyond belief. He'll make sure that their family is free. They don't have to pay taxes or anything anymore. And they'll also get to marry his daughter. And David was like, what? Whoa. What will you get? And they told him all over again, you'll be rich, you'll be able to marry his daughter, and your family won't have to pay any taxes. Your house will be free. So one of David's brothers overheard him asking about the rewards. And he was like, man, what are you asking about the rewards for? I know why you came here. You just came here to see the battle. That's all you came to do. What are you even doing here? And David turned around annoyed. He was like, man, what am I doing wrong by asking what the rewards are? And David quickly turned away and didn't speak to him anymore. Like I told you guys before, when you engage in unnecessary arguments, you get distracted from your goals and from your dreams. And he stopped talking to his brother from that point on. And he turned back and asked the people, now what was their reward again? And they repeated to him what the rewards were. And David was like, yeah, this sounding pretty good. And who is this uncircumcised Philistine coming against the God of Israel? Who does he think he is? So the people went back and told King Saul. They was like, hey, This dude here saying he can whoop Goliath. Man, and Saul said, really? Bring him here. Send him to me. Man, when he saw David, he was like, dude, you too little. You too young. This guy here been raised for war. You can't beat him. And David was like, look, man, I know I just take care of sheep, but I killed a bear and a lion with my bare hand when they tried to steal a lamb. And you know what? I'ma kill him just like I killed that lion and that bear in the name of my Lord. And Saul was like, man, what could he say? Nobody else was stepping up to fight Goliath. So he said, okay, I tell you what, take this armor, take this spear, and go handle your business. So he put all this armor and stuff on David. And you know what David did? Man, David took the armor off. He like, you know what? I didn't earn this. I'm not a member of the army. I didn't earn this armor. So what he did was reach down and grab 5 stones. And he already had a slingshot. And he took off towards Goliath. Man, we got to Goliath. Goliath looked at him like, man, y'all send this little kid after me with a stick? Y'all done lost y'all mind. He told David, I'm going to kill you and feed your carcass to the birds of the air and the animals of the land. And David was like, what? He said, you think you can beat me just because you got a spear, a sword, and you got a shield? He said, you know what? I don't got a spear, sword, or shield, but I do got the power of the Lord my God. And right there, I just want to stop for a second. In the face of a giant, a dude 12 feet tall, he ain't got no armor or anything like that. He called out what he believed in his heart, what he wanted to happen. In the face of insurmountable odds, he called out what he wanted to come true. And that's what we have to do. We have to be just like David. Call out, be bold, say that you want your abundance, say that you want your healing, say that you want to achieve your dreams. It doesn't matter if it looks possible in the natural world. Be like David. Call it out to the giant. He told Goliath, no, I'm going to cut your head off and I'm going to feed your head to the birds of the air and to the animals of the land. And I thought that was a trip because he didn't bite his tongue. He was empowered by the strength of the Lord. And they say Goliath struck out towards David. And you know what David did? David ran towards the giant. Man, when I read that, it blew me away. I never knew that David ran towards the giant. Of course, I thought that he slayed Goliath, but I didn't think he ran toward him. Man, the scripture says he ran towards the giant. He bent down, grabbed one stone. Out of all the armor Goliath had on, that stone hit him square in the head, and it said it sunk into his forehead, and Goliath hit the ground. And although David didn't have a sword, he ran up to Goliath, grabbed his own sword, cut his head off, and he took it to King Saul, got his reward, and fed his head to the birds of the air and the animals of the land. But none of that would have been possible if he hadn't spoken into existence. He didn't get bullied out of what was in his heart. And that's what the enemy tries to do to us all the time. Bully us out of what is in our heart by scaring us with what we see in the natural world. And it gets you so afraid, it gets you wishing and hoping for your dreams to come true instead of knowing that they're destined to come true. But you have to speak it into existence. You have to believe this is going to happen no matter what you see with your natural eyes. You have to know that your Creator has all of your best interests at heart. And sometimes we have to go through some hard times or some seemingly insurmountable obstacles before we get to our goals. But you know what we have to do? We have to speak to those obstacles and tell them to get the hell out of our way. When they knock you down, you get right back up, knowing that you are strengthened with the power of the Lord, and you can do all things within His graces. When you run across the Goliaths in your life, I want you to do like David. Run towards your giants. Tell them that they can't stop you, They can't stop the destiny that God has for you. They can't stop the healing, the abundance, the overflow, the promotion, and the good breaks that God has in your future. You speak all the goodness that God has in store for you into existence. Don't let the Goliaths of the world, don't let the giants of the world scare you and intimidate you out of your abundance. The trouble, the things that you're going through right now are all an illusion. They're just giants trying to keep you from the greatness and the goodness that God has in you. Don't let the Goliaths of the world keep you away from your destiny. Speak the positive. Run towards the giant in your life. He's only a bully, and he cannot stop you from the abundance that lies ahead. And with all that said, we're going to get ready to read your declaration for the week right about now. Hey guys, this is your declaration for the week. I declare that God will accelerate his plan for your life as you put your trust in him. You will accomplish your dreams faster than you thought possible. It will not take you years to overcome an obstacle, to get out of debt, or to meet the right person. God is doing things faster than before. He will give you victory sooner than you think. He has blessings that will thrust you years ahead. This is your declaration. Hey guys, we really hope you enjoy Reset Sundays, and we hope you have a great upcoming week. We love for you guys to hit those subscriptions and notifications. But as of right now, me, Jada R. King Hefner, the beautiful Callie Son, and the beautiful Secretary Tsunade Star, we are